to keeping your hand from feeling inside that train.
Awesome. Morning, Fresh Baked. I think we might have done it in my weeks-long attempt at finding a rainy day to shoot here at Disneyland. We might have found it today on this Wednesday morning. It's about 9:15, and we've got ourselves what looks to be a pretty solid rainy day. It's cold, it's wet, and there is some rain happening. We're supposed to have 95% today, although the forecast is saying just a half inch of rain, which isn't a lot, and it is just a kind of a drizzle right now. It's enough to be annoying. It's enough to get the umbrella out, but I don't think it's going to be enough to drive out the majority of the crowd. In fact, we had kind of a busy morning parking today and getting on the tram, so it's a hardy bunch. As I often say, Disney parks guests are a very hardy bunch. They will show up, and both here and in Florida as well. Rain's all there all the time. It makes no difference, especially when it comes to those coming in from out of town. The only crowd that this might keep out is the locals who just decide, whatever, I'm not gonna, we'll go another day. Although you do get the locals like me who come here because it's raining. You know what I mean? So there is a mix of crowds here today. But our goal in arriving here on this rainy day is to kind of, just see how things are affected throughout the park. We'll see where the wins and losses are perhaps. And I mean, already you can kind of tell that there's certainly a less vibrant Main Street happening at this moment. And I think it's just because, people have just decided not to come in today, the out of town, or the locals, etc. And there you go, there's our first casualty of the morning. That is the omnibus, and they are not letting guests sit on the top level. Too slippery to get up and down from those steps. Makes perfect sense. So, and I was hoping to ride the omnibus today because I thought that would be a nice treat on a rainy day, but no upstairs seating on the bus today. Before we get our day started, I think I'm going to stop real quick here in the market house, get myself a hot cup of coffee to help warm the heart and warm the hands. Busy joint in here this morning, my goodness. Luckily, I'm just getting a pipe. It's coffee, though. It's going to be a challenge this morning because I have two hands. I need one for this and one for this. I don't know how I'm going to hold my umbrella if I plan on drinking this out on the street. Either I don't drink the coffee or I don't film. We'll go walk around a bit. Well, I'm going to try this out for now. I got coffee in the left, camera in the right, no umbrella, although the drizzle is still kind of present. It died a little bit. We're going to get play-by-play of the quality and density of the rain here this afternoon, I think, or this morning. And you're also going to get me in a hoodie. We were talking about casualties earlier. You can always expect Alice in Wonderland to be closed on a rainy day. Presumably because water collects in the vehicles. It's an outdoor attraction. Same thing for the teacups. These always close on a rainy day. And presumably for the same reason. Such an odd sight, the quiet. But then you got Dumbo, also outdoor, and I would expect also water to collect in the Dumbo vehicles, but they don't close this one. It stays open. Perhaps there's drainage there? I wonder if today is a good day for Peter Pan, perhaps. Is this an opportunity? Outer chains are down. This looks kind of normal, actually. It's posted at 40 minutes. This looks very, very normal, very standard, not at all different from what we see on a regular basis. Same thing at Snow White. That's a very typical standard queue. No breaks here. But I do want to get into something. I want to ride, you know what, we'll just ease into the day. We'll ease into this morning with the one attraction that I always go to whenever I'm not sure what to do, toads. And of course the toad queue is pretty normal as well. It's about how you would expect to find it, so no discounts really so far today in this quasi-rainy morning.
Enjoy your seat and please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet,
Oops, we're stopped. We're stopped in total darkness. Oh dear. That's the first for me. I've never, okay, here we go. Now we're in hell. Oh, that was a close one. Good morning. I'm gonna take a wild peek at the Matterhorn. I know the last time I rode the Matterhorn in the rain, I was kind of miserable, kind of hated it, and the queue actually is looking kind of sick right now. I was expecting it to be far less robust than we're seeing right now. It was posted at 35 minutes, and it's all of that. I mean, we're not into, gosh, we're into extended one even. Wow, I mean, people are going for it. That's incredible. That is wild. Oh, look at all the steam coming out of that popcorn machine right there. And you can smell it too. That's it. That's what I'm here for right now, is the magic and wonder of rain, and then what it does to the aesthetics in the park. That was really neat. Looks like they closed Storybook Land also. Morning, guys. Hi. Morning.
Hey, where you at? He's like, I'll do question on tomorrow, but not today.
Maybe we'll come back to Fantasyland a little later, give Matterhorn another try. There was no discount at Matterhorn. Maybe there's a discount here at Big Thunder. I can't see the back of the queue. Ooh, that's exciting. Morning. That's pretty exciting. Let's go take a look. Yeah, it says, oh my gosh. It says 5 minutes on that board right there. Isn't that wild? That you got a 35-minute standby at Matterhorn and a walk-on at Big Thunder, and they're like 5 minutes apart. It's a 5-minute walk to each, and they're basically the same kind of ride, right? You know, in terms of what your impact might be in the rain. You're gonna get the same effect. You're gonna get wet a little bit. It's gonna be, you know, a little mist in your face. It's outdoor. The track is almost always outdoors. I mean, that's interesting. Found the back of the queue. This ain't 5 minutes though. That is not 5. This is 10 or 15 probably, but still not 35.
Maintain keeping your hands, arms being linked inside that train.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh no.
Your train's out of motion. Easy hop.
Oh, here we go. Okay. They turned the lights up there. I thought we did. It's all... Thank you. Yeah, queue's getting a little deeper there now. People are showing up, even though it's raining. It's starting to come down a little bit too. A little bit, still just a little bit. Well, that might be one of my more favorite Big Thunder ride-throughs in quite a while, mostly because of the friends we made along the way. I laugh because when you're able to participate in something with other people, it kind of adds to the element. And the folks I was shooting, and I was taking pictures and I was doing selfie shots and whatever, which I don't normally do, but in this case I happened to have some really friendly guys behind me and they were photo bombing, which I really enjoyed. And we wound up, I wound up airdropping those photos to them at the exit. They were really excited to see those. So somewhere out there is a tourist with some photos shared with FreshBaked. They probably have no idea. That was really fun. That was really good. Now, great timing too, by the way, because Big Thunder closed. It's down. And this happens often on rainy days. Attractions have a hard time, working in the rain. So it just went down, and so the options get more and more limited on rainy days like this. For example, we talked about the omnibus in the top deck. That's one of the casualties. So too is the top deck of the Mark Twain. They do not, the Texas deck, I think it is, they don't load the Texas deck on a rainy day because, again, the surfaces are pretty slippery there. So middle or bottom deck and the middle deck only. Well, while we're here in Frontierland, it's 11:30-ish. I'm not quite hungry, and I don't really want to go in there anyway to eat, but this is probably one of the more popular places to eat on a rainy day because it's entirely indoors. Let's go take a look. And I do this because people want to know, what can I do? What's available? What's a good idea on rainy days? Oh, there's tables. There are tables. It's still a little early. It's not exactly lunchtime. It's 11:30, but there's tables here. There's a few tables up on the upper decks as well. Yeah, it's not completely packed, but it's a great escape if you can manage it, if you can find a place to sit. It's a little bit more competitive on a day like this, though. But that's not for me today because I don't want to eat Golden Horseshoe food. It's not very good. Still just a drizzle though. Oh, there's Mossy. Hi, good morning. Still just a drizzle, but it's actually picked up a little bit here. Not a full rain though. enough to be annoying, enough to change your plans a little bit, but still not like a proper rain. Oh, look at that, it's starting to happen a little bit. Maybe now, morning, maybe now is the time. Is it still morning? I don't even know. I think it's close to noon now. Yeah, that might be a rain. I want to see it on the river.
No, I want to go. Okay. I'll try to have it.
Look at that. There we go. It doesn't qualify for a rainy day at Disneyland until I see water going down these steps. Until I see runoff. I want to see runoff. That's what I need to see. One place you'll find a bunch of guests for sure on a day like this is in the Haunted Mansion. Perfect attraction for the rain. And it is drawing a crowd. Posted right there at 35 minutes. They're using most of the queue, it looks like. It's briskly moving though. It's not stuck, but they are using a lot of it. And I don't imagine there's going to be a lot of Lightning Lane. I don't think people buy Lightning Lane on rainy days. I feel like that's kind of an understood, logical thing not to do. Reason being, on a rainy day, it's not going to be as busy as it normally is. Therefore, Lightning Lane isn't as necessary as it might normally be. So that reduces the competition, which is great because now all the lines are going to be running like butter. Dining is always a challenge. On rainy days, getting back to that conversation, is trying to find a dry place to sit. Like, look at that table, soaked. Tables and chairs soaked. These, I don't know, tarps, awnings, whatever. I forget what they call these. They do a decent job of protecting the tables from the rain, so it looks like, guess they're staying dry, but they become a premium now. So anything on the fringe is not going to be protected. Yeah, those look pretty dry. I don't feel any kind of rain in here. But yeah, once we get out to this spot, so now at this point, maybe find a whole bunch of napkins. Takes a brave soul to pick one of these tables to eat. But that seems to be the plan. Look at the queue coming out the door here at Tiana's Palace. They're all hoping to get some cover. Now, you want to see some competitive dining, competitive sitting. Try Bengal Barbecue. You've got a pretty healthy standby queue. Everybody wants a hot meal right now in this cold, wet weather. That's very busy. But there will be, I promise you, there's not going to be a single seat. There's not going to be a single table available in here. And you're going to find a lot of hawks, a lot of people, hovering, looking for the next person to leave so they can sit down. Yeah, I don't even want to go in there. That looks intense. Yeah. People saving spots for sure. That's rough.
It's a large box. One of those pesky elephants. They think every trunk is theirs.
No cover at all here at Tropical Hideaway, although there is a cast member. Oh, that's great. There is a cast member right here squeegeeing the tabletops, which is helpful. At least it gives you a break a little bit. You have an opportunity if you can get in there while it's dry and get your stuff down. Oh yeah, that's a great job there. Too bad you can't really squeegee the seats. And you can get hot food here at Tropical Hideaway. They've got the bao, a couple different varieties of bao, and you've got the lumpia. It's not bad.
Disney's
Which is
Enchanted
exactly what
Tiki
I'm
Room.
going to enjoy, except I'm going to take mine to the Enchanted Tiki Room. That's actually new. These are shrimp and chive pot stickers and pork lumpia. Cheers, FreshBaked. Excellent.
Buenos dias, señorita.
Oh my God, these are delicious. My goodness. So I was I was wondering what the conditions are going to be like when we came out of Tiki Room. Would it be raining? How are the crowds? And I got two answers to both of those questions. It's not raining, and it's busier than we found it, or when we entered the Tiki Room, it's gotten more busy. Don't even need my umbrella right now. I think the rain might have passed. I think this might be it. I was just looking at the forecast for tomorrow, and we have it's a 95% day tomorrow. But I also noticed that instead of half an inch of rain tomorrow, we're going to be getting almost 2 inches of rain. So I wish I could have vlogged it tomorrow, but I can't. Tomorrow I'm shooting construction, and I won't have time to shoot a vlog tomorrow. So this is our rainy day video for the week. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll mix in some shots from. Oh, there's a good idea. We'll just, you know what? Let's just segue. Let's just segue to tomorrow on this day right now. Let's just go there. Let's just go to tomorrow's video. We might have just gotten some weather. We're back on this Thursday afternoon. It's about 11 a.m. and the rain has finally started to pick up. It was pouring overnight. We got a bunch of rain overnight, but then it stopped for quite a while. But just now, at about 11 a.m., things appear to be picking up. We've got weather. I mean, it's not exactly pouring. It's, you know what I mean? Like, there's still not a lot of weather or water accumulating on the side of the street. There's no runoff anywhere, but it's just getting started. So if this keeps up for a little bit, we might actually get some accumulation around the park. No rest for the Main Street vehicle drivers. I'm gonna go some of my favorite spots now. I'm gonna go, oh, look, okay, here we go. It's starting to happen right here at Town Square a little bit. Splishing and splashing right here. Hi guys, morning. I love all of you. Isn't just the sight of a raindrop hitting a puddle beautiful, and then the sound of it on the umbrella? Ooh, there we go. Did you guys hear that? That was a splash. This is always a spot where water tends to flow like a river. We're also getting a little bit of wind today, so I'm gonna have a hard time holding onto my umbrella. Surprised, Indiana Jones is not open. Looks like it just went down, some guests are coming out. Okay, quick swipe right to DCA. I have to get on the fun wheel as part of my recon for construction, and it looks like the weather has kicked up just another notch here. So we walk down the parade corridor. Can't wait to see how this looks from the fun wheel. Wow. Okay, I think we can now officially say that it's raining. Now we have to get to level pouring. That's the goal before we leave today. I hope we can get there. And that, my friends, is a non-operating Pixar pal-around. We saw it from the other side of the pier, and I'm like, that thing ain't moving, nothing's moving. Down for the day, not down for now, down for the day. So I can't do my recon for construction on Monday. And I know there's things happening back there. I think I've got some photos though that I might be able to share. Now what?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Jesus.
The baby has teleported to the next tunnel. Got it.
That was a lot of rain in my face. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, that hurts. Oh my God. I just got shot in the eye. Oh. Well, that wasn't exactly pleasant, but hopefully it was at least a good show. And once more, things are starting to calm down here again a little bit with the wind and the rain. I don't think it's gonna happen, at least not on this watch. Watch me go home and the rain kicks in big time. It kind of did last night or yesterday, but that's our show. If you guys got a minute, extend the magic a little bit. Watch our State of DC report. We talk about the red car trolley and why it's closing, and I express my displeasure with the lack of vision of the Disney company with regard to expansions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.